In a while. I know I'm supposed to wait for people to get on. I don't know exactly when we're actually live, but I think we're live. Guys, so rehab. Not bad, huh, babe?
Not bad at all.
I've been doing all right. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, except for the left. Have not been doing what I'm supposed to do the left. I've had commitments that I had to honor, so been doing a little banging with the left. But tonight is about East versus West 5.
Absolutely, all about East versus West 5. So Michael Todd has been adhering to his, what do you call it?
Recovery protocol,
for his
whatever
right
you want to call it.
Hasn't really been doing it well for his left arm. I mean, he hasn't been weight training, but as you noticed today, we released, you annoy me sometimes. We released the main event match for Monster Factory 3, and it is Michael Todd versus Pablo, who proved at Monster Factory 2, he's lethal.
Dude, he's lethal. He's proved it many, many times, many places. And like I said, he's ranked number 1 at 230. I'm ranked number 3 at 231 plus on those same rankings. So number 3 super versus number 1 heavy. Catch weight 240, Monster Factory heavyweight weight limit 240, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna find out. What basically came down to is, I was pulling John, had to cancel the match with Evgeny, had to cancel the match with John because I get the right arm healthy for the tour next year. And I had that guy reach out from the prop company, Forbidden Props, who was doing my awards. And the awards for the championships are amazing. They're like the super cool axes, and I just couldn't.
So what I'm hearing is Michael Todd
I could not give away 3 axes and me not have a chance at an axe. And I'm not saying it's a guarantee because Pablo may be coming in really strong, but I at least want a shot. Like, I at least want a shot to have one of those hanging in the Monster Factory.
Wow. So anyways, I see Sarah Latona is on here.
I know her.
Super excited to see you in the chat, Sarah. Lots of good things coming.
We got 111,
What is going
111.
on
We got 111 people checking us out.
111, awesome. So yeah, so we are going to be chatting Monster Factory. So a lot of things are happening right now in Istanbul. Are you feeling left out?
It does suck because Levon's there,
And I had a gift made
Dennis
for Levon.
is there. We do have a gift for Levon. Watching Gary Goodrich, John Brzenk, and who was the other one? Who else got one?
What?
They
Cobra.
got Hall of Fame medals. Was it Cobra?
Cobra.
Cobra got Hall of Fame medals. Hall of Fame, guys. Does that mean I just quit now and then I get to be in the Hall of Fame, or because I'm still active, I'm not in the Hall of Fame yet, or I'm not good enough to be in? What I got to do to be in the Hall of Fame? That's a badass award. They got necklaces that say Hall of Fame. I mean,
so you got to keep kicking it.
I got to do something to get me a Hall of Fame necklace.
All right,
that shit's
so
awesome. Congratulations, guys.
We did just, like right before we went live, we did just have Michael's bicep tendon checked on. The nurse practitioner that injected his stem cells under ultrasound brought her ultrasound over here to check on how he's doing as far as his recuperation. We will be releasing that video probably.
Could be
Sunday?
Could be Sunday.
Because she's going to get the pictures to me tomorrow.
Yeah, it could be Sunday.
So you guys will have the update on how that's going.
Yeah.
So let's see what's going on here. MMT, why did you not just go over there for spectacle? You needed to be there. No, actually, we need to be here.
Yeah,
There's
listen,
stuff
guys,
we
y'all
have to do
no
here.
clue what is happening right now.
Yeah, we are busy.
Oh my God. I mean, listen, I'm either going to, I don't know. There's a lot of shit happening. Like, I can't even tell you what's going on. But things are just like bam, bam, bam from every direction. If all of this stuff pops off.
Well, it's like this, guys.
Wow.
We just got back from Miami, or we were supposed to be coming back from Miami.
We were in Rogue,
Hang
home
on.
for one day.
I'm telling this story.
She's a storyteller.
So we were, because I want to get to the rest of the stuff, and if I let you go down that road. Okay.
Long road.
So anyways, we were headed to Miami for FitCon, right? And while we were in Atlanta, which was our connection airport, we get a call. Can't tell you who, can't tell you what, but I can tell you this. It's not anywhere where you have seen arm wrestlers before. So at least pro arm wrestlers before, but it's a pretty big deal. And they said, well, we need you in New York, like on Monday. And I was like, so we're headed to Miami. I'm packed for Miami.
This is Wednesday. She's like,
I can't go to.
We get home on Sunday. How do we get to New York on Monday?
I can't go to New York with what I packed for Miami. You know, bikinis to coats.
Drastic temperature change.
Okay, drastic. So, but anyways, yes, we were home for 9 hours, and they sent a limo service to pick us up at our house, which is an hour away from the airport, to get us to the airport. Had another limo service pick us up at the airport in LaGuardia, take us, and it was a whirlwind 3 days in New York City.
I'm gonna tell you, Central Park is gorgeous in the fall.
It's amazing in the fall. But anyways,
what I did see there, though, we showed up the day after the New York Marathon.
Yes.
And I'm watching everybody walk around with these medals, and I'm like, how do you get a medal?
Yeah.
Just complete the marathon. So I am in the draft, in the draw, whatever, to compete in next year's New York City Marathon. I may be walking it, but dude, you know I gotta get the medal.
So anyways,
all right.
Say all of that to say we haven't been home and we need to be home. There is nothing more that we need right now than to be at home, get things situated for Monster Factory 3 so that we can bring the best show possible to you guys for free, so that you'll have something to be able to enjoy. And we want to highlight the athletes as best we can because they're all very deserving, from the undercard all the way up to the main event match. So back to the point of this whole thing. East versus West. 5.
Where are we starting at?
So many amazing matches on this card. Ingen, you did it again. You just keep getting better and better and better. And by the way, this guy's already under the yes, sir, you're going to be here for the January card, right?
This guy right here. So
Yes.
my quest for 100 starts January 7th. I have two possible locations. One is...
We're not talking about that.
Then, potentially Ireland. Then we stay in Europe for a week, and then East versus West 6. Then we come home to keep going on the tour, right? Keep going on the quest for 100. But yeah, so I'm looking at the card right now. I don't know the order, but I'm going to start it like this because I think this might be it. Zverev versus Ryan Bowen.
Hang on, let me answer this question really quickly. Jason Van Dyke is asking if you're talking about East versus West 5, he says, if I paid for it, can I watch it later? Anyone know? Yes. And Ingen has also put out there, which moderators, I don't know who all is on, but please drop that link again. I know I have it pinned at the top, but put it through here just several times, right? For you to get that pay-per-view, because Ingen has released, he will not this time be turning around and releasing these for free like the next day. It's going to be a while that you'll have to wait for the free, and he'll also be issuing strikes to anybody that uploads it on their own. So support this man. He is putting together fabulous cards for us all to enjoy. So support this man and get the pay-per-view. It is an excellent, excellent card. Okay.
Well worth the money. Well worth the money. And you might be asking, Mr. Monster Michael Todd, why are you drinking out of a pink water jug? Well, let me tell you.
Well, they could have thought it was red.
You could have thought it was red.
Why are we talking about this? Do you need help?
It's because Mrs. Monster washed my drinking jug and it melted in the dishwasher. All right. Zverev. What are you doing? You want to
Reading. Go ahead.
What's up,
Zverev.
Mark? All right, so Zverev versus Ryan Bowen. I'm super impressed with Ryan Bowen. Like, watching Ryan Bowen arm wrestle Arm Wars, different Ryan Bowen, watching Ryan Bowen strength train, watching Ryan Bowen get stronger in all of his lifts, looking at Ryan Bowen be thicker and bigger and all that stuff. Buy to sell biologics. What's up, Mark? Yeah, so these guys are responsible for the healing of this baby right here.
Which, Mark, we just got the update.
Yeah, I'll
We'll be
talk
issuing
to you
that
guys.
video
I'll talk to
here.
you guys.
Go ahead.
So feeling good. Buy to sell biologics have hooked me up. If you want stem cells and you have a provider, I can get you guys connected with the best stem cells available in America. Zverev, Ryan Bowen. I'm picking Ryan Bowen.
You always
And I like
go with
Zverev.
Ryan Bowen.
I like Zverev. He's jacked. Zverev is jacked, but I just think Ryan Bowen, I don't know. I buy into I drink the Kool-Aid.
It wasn't Zverev. What was it? It was Irakli that talked about his new protein.
No, that was Zverev.
That was Zverev.
Yeah.
Zverev's on a new
Yeah, after we got through having
protein.
dinner one night, he's like, I'm about to get much bigger. I'm like, you're already pretty big. So it could easily be 50-50. It could be 60-40 Zverev. but I'm picking Ryan Bowen. So we're going to mark these picks down to see if I'm right, okay? Ryan Bowen.
Hey, In It Live.
Adam Warzinski, Bozadier.
So you're going with Ryan Bowen.
Yeah.
I'm going back to that. Because Ryan Bowen, if you have
Listen,
not watched...
I drink the Kool-Aid all the time, though.
If you have not watched his match...
He convinces the shit out of me always.
In Arm Wars, you need to go watch it. Watch what Neil is putting out there, guys. It is some of the best production of arm wrestling I have ever seen, ever, period. And Ryan Bowen's match...
Very impressive.
Impressive as hell.
Very impressive. Very
impressive as hell.
You know,
so I'm totally drinking the Kool-Aid too. I'm going to agree with you.
But
I'm going
the
Ryan
Bowen now is huge. Like Ryan Bowen
He's
and
enormous.
my weight this morning and Ryan Bowen's weight is probably less than 6 kgs apart. We literally weigh like 13, 14 pounds difference.
You and Ryan?
Me and Ryan Bowen.
You're skinny.
Skinny little dude.
Okay. All right.
Skinny little dude. Okay, so that's my pick, Ryan Bowen. Adam War Machine Warzinski.
War Machine. I got stuck
Bozadier.
calling him War Baby at the Olympia, and it has stuck with me. Adam, I know that you're the War Machine, but for me, it's War Baby. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know. Listen, that kid's work ethic,
impressive as hell. Yeah.
I know Bozdier's world champion. I know Bozdier's awesome. The super cool kid. We met him in Malta. I'm going with Adam. I'm going with Adam in potentially an impressive fashion.
So now
potentially an impressive fashion.
So now Ryan Bowen is West.
Yeah.
He's going on the West side.
West side.
So now if you're going with War Machine, that's also West. So now we've got 2 for the West. Goose egg for the East.
Yeah. So this next match is not an East versus West. Georgie versus Sergey. I don't know enough because I haven't been following, but I listened to the thing today, and Neil was bragging on Georgie a lot and saying Sergey was biting off a lot. So I think Georgie has to be the favorite. I have no idea. So I'm going with Georgie.
Georgie.
Just because, like, Sergey looks awesome, think it could happen. I have no idea. So I don't know what's going to happen. But let me tell you, this next match is exciting. Oleg Petrenko versus Zurab.
Okay, so
Oleg's pulling John Brzenk right-handed, but he's pulling Zurab left-handed.
And Zurab is pulling
Ryan
Bowen right-handed, and then he's pulling Oleg left-handed.
Yeah.
That's the one he doesn't want to pull Oleg with, isn't it?
Not Oleg, different Oleg.
Oh, different Oleg.
I just told you this, Oleg that's pulling John Brzenk right-handed.
Oh.
Now, Oleg that's pulling John Brzenk right-handed is diesel looking right now. They were supposed to pull, I think, a couple years ago in PAO or the top 8 or something. I don't know what the hell it was. Petrenko looks beastly, and John was like, yeah, if he can control the center and control the hand, then I'm probably in trouble. But John thinks if he can get a bite on him, get a control of his hand. But yeah, that's not the match we're talking about yet. Talking about Oleg versus Zurab. Zurab's left has been very impressive to the point to where I told Ingen, I'd be up for a match with Zurab left-handed. I'd pull Zurab left-handed. I'd pull FA left-handed. I'd pull a lot of those guys left-handed, you know. Of course, I don't know if you guys care because, you know, we don't know where my left's at, right?
It's there, it's not there, it's there, it's not there, it's there, it's not there.
It's pretty looking. It's got lots of veins and good definition in it, but who knows, right? And I do have a completely torn subscapular and partially torn supraspinatus, but I'm still kicking people's ass with it, so we'll see. But that match, I think Oleg. So I'm going against Zurab twice. I'm not a nice person. I'm not. I like Zurab a lot. Sorry, Zurab, you're awesome and you're jacked. So I'm sorry. But I got Ryan Bowen and I got Oleg. Justin Bishop.
So that's not an East versus West either.
No,
so we're still 2-0.
Yeah. Now we got Justin Bishop and Mendagas.
How about it's awesome? Thank you, Ingen, for getting the Bama Bull over there for East versus West. We need to see this personality some more. Super excited about it. Absolutely love following him.
Mendagas is a bad
His
dude.
TikTok is
we
hysterical.
saw what Mendagas did to Jeff Hill at the Arnold Classic several years back.
Yeah.
Bad dude. Bad dude. Justin
he's also been having a good showing at Arm Wars as well.
Very good, very good. Mendagas is among the best. Now we did see Ingen destroy, right?
When was that?
A couple years back. But we haven't seen anything out of Justin really because he hasn't pulled since he pulled in December 5th.
I think he had a small injury.
Well, I don't know. December 5th, when Corey tore his bicep and I won the left-handed TAL belt, he pulled there against
2020?
Yeah, December 5th.
Wow.
December 20. So it's almost been 24 months, 23 months essentially, 23 and a half. I don't know. But he may have done some other stuff since then. I just haven't been following. So, Mendogas, Justin Bishop. I say it is 3-2. And I have no idea which way it could go. It could be 3-2. I'm just guessing. But I'm going with Justin.
3.
All right.
3 for the West.
This next one. Paul Lynn.
0 for the East. That's his count, guys.
Versus not the Irakli that we're used to seeing, a different Irakli. Georgian.
Still from Georgia.
So that being said, he's obviously a beast, right?
You just for the fact that his birth certificate says Georgia
Right.
trouble.
Right.
Okay.
But I'm going with Paul Lynn.
Can you tell us why, other than just giving us an...
Paul Lynn's Jack. He looks awesome.
Which I think Paul Lynn...
I like Paul Lynn a lot, dude. The kid, he's just a good guy. He's a good, genuinely good dude, you know.
Alex, cannot see your last name. Hey, guys, looking forward to the seminar with you here in Modesto 2023. Hope to see you back in East West soon, Monster. Exciting event tomorrow. Dr. Alex.
Yes, sir, Alex. I appreciate it. We have to get a date scheduled. I don't know when. What I need to do is send you my tentative tour dates, right, for my Quest for 100, and we'll see if we can't figure something. What would
Thank
be
you so much for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, honestly, unless we're flying out, I can probably make any weekend work that I'm not competing.
Where's Modesto?
Northern California, Central California.
I like the northern.
It's
and
enough to
central.
where we can see what we did, Sequoia. What was that? Yosemite?
Yosemite.
Like it's close enough to Yosemite that we could make if we're in an RV.
Okay.
So I'm already going to be in South Dakota on August 19th and then northern Idaho on August 26th. Labor Day weekend, I was looking for something to do on the West Coast. So if there's something out there on the West Coast, it's Labor Day weekend. I don't know how many people want to do a seminar on Labor Day weekend, but that could potentially be an option.
In It Live says, please turn the heat on in the RV. If you guys don't know,
dude.
In It Live is John, and he is our production guy.
We probably do need to make sure we have propane.
I already checked.
Okay.
For the Monster Factory. He did Monster Factory 2, he's doing Monster Factory 3, and he does a fabulous job. If any of you are looking for a production manager, someone to stream your events for you, contact In It Live.
I've heard that Bill Collins and them have
awesome.
been contacting. Bill puts on some good events, and I think he'd be perfect relationship right there because you think you can take his stuff to the next level.
Absolutely.
All right, so thanks for the super chat, Enet Live.
Thank you so much.
Paul Lynn, just because Paul Lynn's Paul Lynn.
Paul Lynn is a fighter, and we've
hard.
seen him here in the Monster Factory take down some beast. Well, Ron Bath, and then he gave BJ Fakakis a hella trouble.
Hella
trouble.
I mean, that's definitely a David and Goliath match right there.
Totally, yeah.
But Paul Lynn just impresses me every outing, so I'm a fan. This next match, a different Georgie from Kazakhstan.
Kazakhs.
Versus Wagner Bortolato.
Wagner.
Left-handed match.
Hell yeah, it is.
So
who wants to see Wagner lose his mind?
Wagner is awesome.
I love it when he starts shaking that table.
He's such a good dude, and he is so charismatic, but he's also such a friendly, just genuinely good guy.
He's a good guy.
But I think
he kicked your ass.
He did kick my ass left-handed. It was bad. I'd like that rematch too, honestly.
Michael just comes to the edge of the stage and he's like, I can't do anything.
Well, but apparently in Portuguese they pronounce go as in ready. So I mean he was, well, what the hell happened? But yeah, so awesome dude, and I want to say Wagner because, like I said, I really like Wagner a lot. But I think Georgie's going to get this one.
You think so?
So that's 4
what about
West,
Georgie makes
1
you think
East.
that?
He's from Kazakhstan.
That's it?
That has a lot to do with it, yes.
Geography? That's what we're doing?
Of where this, the birth certificate, that's it. I mean,
okay.
I'm just, plus, I mean, I don't know enough about him, but I've seen him. I'm pretty sure he's extremely explosive. Now, Wagner's shoulder press is crazy fast, like as fast as lightning. But if you can expose that, I think there's a chance. And I
Wagner,
think the angle.
If you watch this tomorrow, don't grip up with him before.
Do not do that.
Do not do that.
That was bad.
Why do you people fall for that? Don't do it.
All right. Another, I don't know how you get this East versus West. I mean, they're both Europeans.
So we got 3-1?
4-1. Paul Lynn, Justin
Oh, yeah,
Bishop,
4-1.
Adam,
Okay.
Ryan Bowen.
All right. Who? What?
David from
David.
Georgia versus Daniel from Moldova. Daniel from Moldova is a animal.
But we just saw David.
Different David.
Different David?
Yes.
Okay, you people are confusing me.
His
now.
is David. This is David.
That's not
David,
the one that just went crazy.
Warzov, no. It's a different dude.
gotta help me out.
So this cat is a bad dude, and he's from Georgia. So clearly beast, right? But Daniel is a freak when he stops you. And he can hold on and hold on and hold on and hold on forever. But I'm going David.
Sarah says Daniel is amazing.
He is.
Rob Karsten died.
My man.
When fully healed.
Boom.
Hey.
Buy to sell biologics, baby.
Thank you so much for that giant super chat. Let me tell you what.
You are the man.
Michael will call you after
I do
or
need to
tomorrow
call you.
Because we got
We just
some
got
news.
through talking to Amber, and she made a suggestion, so I will be calling you in regards to that conversation.
Yes.
But
all good things.
good things.
Okay. Healing's going.
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you.
Bowen will break his arm, then break his back doors in. TH Furious. I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. But
But
Daniel is a bad dude.
okay.
But I'm going David. So,
Got it. But that's not an East versus West.
No.
So we're still 4-1.
And this other one.
Look at me. I said 4-1.
There you go, baby. So Rivas versus Artyom Morzov.
Okay, this is interesting
It's very interesting.
as hell,
Morzov is the higher ranked competitor.
right?
Rivas is a bigger human being.
Are we talking about right hand?
Yes.
Okay, this is going to mean a lot.
I got to go Rivas.
Okay, since you guys,
And Morzov is the higher ranked arm wrestler, right? I was offered a match with Morzov before I was offered the match with Evgeny at this event. And I chose Evgeny because I wanted a shot at the world title, so I was wanting to cut to 115 kgs. But I was offered both matches. And at the time, I think in certain rankings, Morzov was the higher ranked person. So I think that would have benefited me more. But then the other, I don't know. I wanted another world title, so I wanted to crack a world title. So I chose the Evgeny match. But Morzov is someone I would like to pull. He's an impressive young man.
now Cobra says Morzov is a machine of destruction. No way he is losing.
And I agree. He is a machine of destruction. But in this case, I think he's going to lose.
Where do you
And I'll
think?
tell you why.
Tell me why. Where's his
Rivas'
weakness?
posting top row is so strong. So strong. Now, did I take his hand? Yes. I was in good form there. But I pulled differently. Like, I am a different puller than Morzov. Morzov has a good hand. He's got a big, long hand. He's got a long lever. I think he's run into a bigger, longer lever, right? And if you look at how thick and massive Rivas looks, if he stands next to Levon, he actually looks bigger than Levon.
He does. I saw that in 2 different pictures today.
I'm like, what the hell is going on with that dude? Like, now size doesn't mean a lot. People, it was easy to infer, but looking like I'm sitting there talking about Ryan Bowen's bigger. He's awesome. But there's something to be said about Rivas, and it's a motivated Rivas. So
Cobra Rhodes, go to bed.
you got a match, Holmes.
Go to
I
appreciate
appreciate
Thank
the
you
super
so much
chat.
for the super
Go
chat.
do your thing, Hall of Famer.
Come on.
I'll arm wrestle you for that necklace. I'll make the same offer to John Brzenk. Bring the necklace here, Holmes.
How about that?
I'll put something on the line for you.
Okay, so back to Rivas. He does look huge, and the thing is,
He looks enormous. He doesn't look huge. He looks enormous.
Yeah.
Like, look, we all know how big Levon is. He literally does not. Levon does not look that big standing next to him. He
Someone
looks
said
enormous.
Cobra can't sleep with Bowen snoring.
Oh, I imagine. I remember when I used to have roommates. Now I travel with her all the time, so this is my mandatory roommate, and it always gets me my own room because I used to do it. Man, I'm telling you, John Brzenk and I went to Bulgaria in 2007, and that dude, I was heavy at the time by comparison to my previous weights. He's like, dude, couldn't sleep at all. Michael snoring all night long.
How about the fact that you made Woody go sleep on the porch
Dude,
outside?
in 2004 at the AAA Nationals, that dude was snoring so loud. I'm like, get the fuck out of my room. You know what I'm saying?
Put him on the balcony.
No, it wasn't an indoor balcony, so it was like an indoor area that just had balconies, kind of like that Harley pool they used to do years ago.
Oh, that's terrible.
But yeah, it was in Des Moines, Iowa, and I made him go sleep on a balcony because I was like, "You're about to get out of my room, dude. I've got a competition of mine." I did win. I did win the AAA Nationals that year. It was my first AAA National title ever at 209 was the weight class, 95 kgs. But yeah, okay, so snoring. That's why I covers up probably. I just think Rivas is going to win. I like Artyom a lot. I'm a fan of Artyom, and a lot of it comes down to he's a physical specimen. And I give a lot of credit to people who take that good of care of themselves.
Yeah.
So he looks amazing. He's super strong, got a huge, bright future. But I think Rivas is taking this shit serious, and I'm going Rivas. Sandras Cerdas versus Matt Mask.
Okay, that was fun today.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it, and you admit it live on video?
I went to visit my mother. Takes precedence.
You were here when that was happening?
What was that?
Yeah.
Were we in a sauna? If we was in a sauna, I might have been doing something else. I'm just, ouch. All right, so.
Anyways, so it like, because that's when someone said, Matt said Big Brother doesn't lie. And I was
yeah. Where was I at?
You were sitting at the kitchen counter.
Yes, and you made a remark about the not lying part.
But anyways, there was a lot of back and forth there. And Matt Mask.
I do remember Sanders saying that Matt's got one good lane, but after that he's got nothing.
Yeah.
And I think Sanders saying he's got multiple lanes. And I agree. Matt's got one really good lane. Sanders is very versatile. You saw that when we went inside in a shoulder press against Chance, and Chance almost beat him. After that, he ended up top rolling Chance, and everyone was expecting Chance to top roll. He just won the WF World Championships in a grinder inside match. So I'm going to tell you, if Sandras Cerdas stops the match or finds a way to beat the height and hand of Matt Mask, he's hands down going to win. If Matt cracks that wrist back explosive hit, wild horse crazy style, Matt 3-0 sweeps it. So who do I pick?
So Bobo says that it is a tough match for Matt.
It is. He's a long-levered. Matt is the taller person. He may be the heavier. He may be the bigger human. He definitely the larger frame. He just may not have filled it out all the way. But Sandras Cerdas is young. He's hungry. He's versatile. I don't know. I know Egan offered Sandras if Sandras beats Matt, he said, would he be interested in arm wrestling me? Of course, that was prior to Devin accepting this match with Prudnik. So here's how it goes. If Prudnik beats Devin...
We're not there yet. Let's talk about that when we get there.
I'm next in line. If Devin wins, that dude's running for the hills. He don't want none of this shit. All right, who we got? So Matt Mask, Sandras Cerdas.
Matt's hair is looking good, someone said.
It does. I thought about going to Turkey myself. I want to say Matt Mask, but I believe Sandras is going to pull it off. But to give Matt some love and support, which I rarely do because I'm always picking the other guy because he always gets hard matches. He's always going against people I think he's going to beat.
Nobody's easy on
I'm
that.
like, well, Prudnik's going to fucking kill him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to pick Matt Mask. I have no idea how it's going to go, but I'm going to pick Matt Mask.
All right. So that gives the West 5.
5-1, I believe.
5-1. Arm wrestling, like the video, one of our moderators says 500 live. Let's go. Best wishes to you and congratulations again on 100,000 subs. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And performance enhancing pancakes, MT. If you get a hair transplant like Mike, you will gain 44% strength.
Well, holy shit.
Well, go get that transplant.
Can this world handle 44% more strength from this guy right here?
44%.
Do you understand how strong I would be?
How funny has that term 44%
It
become?
turned out pretty good.
It's absolutely hysterical.
Like I said, Ryan Bowen's hilarious. Congratulations, Ryan Bowen, on the growth of his social media platforms. That dude's growing like crazy. He's doing really well.
So no way Sanders has been killing everyone in all kinds of tournaments and comes out to swag gear.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen there.
Pull Jody, Rebecca. Guys, y'all just got
that's not her priority, dude.
No.
She arm wrestles just because to be involved, to highlight women's arm wrestling. Her priority is CrossFit, and she's killing it. She's killing it. Next year's tour, where I go win 100 first places, and I challenge you guys to stop me.
I'm collecting 50.
She's going to be collecting 50 CrossFit shirts, and she's going to be she's going to be RXing every CrossFit workout by the end of 2023.
And you guys, not that y'all care about any of that.
But hey, listen.
But that's another one of those things that we cannot let out yet.
Dude.
Something pretty interesting happening. Somebody pretty interesting is going to be following us on our tour next year, and it's going to be highlighting arm wrestling into areas of strength that has not been highlighted yet, and we're super
Listen,
excited
guys,
about that.
we are so blessed right now with the opportunities that are in front of us that, like I said, it shocks me because every day there's something different.
Which
that
means,
is a possibility.
Which means it's going to be highlighting those tournaments that you're hitting.
Listen, seriously. So what we just spoke about.
We have to get back to that.
What we just spoke about yesterday. It was yesterday, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yesterday, day before yesterday. What's the day? Thursday, Wednesday. It was yesterday. That meeting had so much impact that the events that we go to, I mean, we will be talking about everything we're doing on a weekly basis on a large platform that is going to impact a lot of people and put a lot of eyes on this sport. So that is spectacular. But so many other great things happening. Artyom Morozov, Ermes Gasparini. What? Morozov's ranked #1 in the world. And he just destroyed Cody Merritt at the last event.
So we're talking about left. Oh, UZ, thank you so much. Who do you think has more of an advantage, Devin or Prudnik? UZ, we will get to that when we break down Devin. Thank you so much for super chat.
Much for the super chat. Here's the deal. Artyom's #1 in the world, ranked.
Left hand.
Left-handed.
How is that though? Is it just because Levon has not?
Yeah, it was Levon,
competed?
Vitali, and whatever, but none of them competed left-handed. And
Okay.
then they changed up the rankings, and then Vitali has since competed left-handed, done well. Levon still hasn't. So we don't know how Vitali ranks against these guys left-handed, and I think he could potentially do very, very well. Vitali's left is something special. Remember that time we watched him crack Pushkar, and we was like, what the hell? He missed the weight, couldn't get the weigh in, so he had to pull supers at 230, and he pulled supers. I miss Pushkar.
Now I'm going to tell you though, Hermes did not fill me with a lot of confidence today.
He did not, but I'm going to be honest. I think he's sandbagging. I think Hermes is going to win. I think Hermes is going to win. I think Hermes is going to get the #1 left-handed in the world spot. I think it's going to be Artyom.
He's huge.
I think it's going to be his hand. I think he's going to top roll him. And Artyom is a top roller. I mean, you saw how hard he had to fight versus David in the hook and how he got smashed a couple times. He had to dig. That guy is a predominantly outside hand controlling top roller, and I think Hermes is going to top roll him.
Huh.
That's what I think.
That's interesting because if you guys watched the thing today, Hermes basically said, I don't really know how my left is because I don't get to compete that much with my left. So, I mean, he did not seem at all confident.
He didn't.
Now, how is that going to work? Because he has to, is he pulling him first?
The way this card's lined up, it looks like it, but I don't know. I know what I heard was
someone on here that's in the
told
know.
Ingen that he wanted to pull Dave first because that match was more important. Although the Artyom match is a
and I
world
think
title
I
match.
saw something about
I heard that. I don't know if that's accurate. But that's
someone
what
that's in the know, comment and let us know. Tag at Monster.
But I still have Hermes winning that match. I have Hermes winning. I am a huge fan of Artyom, and I would not be surprised if he won. But I'm just thinking there's something special about his post.
They're saying he is pulling Dave
first.
first.
Okay.
Okay. All right. By the way, guys, again, the link is pinned to the top of the comments. Be sure that you have purchased your pay-per-view so that you can watch this because it will not be released for free and you will be turned in if you are recording it and putting it up there and you will be issued a strike.
And you should be. You guys who are just stealing people's content and putting it out with just screen recording, listen, you can share stuff. Now, you may not have to share it to your YouTube. You can share it to your Facebook. You can share it different places. But screen recording someone's content and just putting it out as your own to get views is shitty as fuck.
Because a lot of time,
because you don't understand
money,
what people do to get this. I mean,
goes into the production of the
it's
show.
unbelievable the amount of money you spend to try to grow your social media platform, just in travel and everything else, and time and setting up and paying athletes. Like, you don't have how many people put the John Brzenk Corey West match out, screen recorded, put on their stuff. You know how much I had to pay for that match? I'm not gonna tell you. But it's a hell of a lot more than what you did to screen record the shit and put out free and get some views. So I'm gonna report you.
100%.
That's, I mean, listen, that's just, This is how I provide for my family. We love doing this. We love our followers. We're super thankful for all the support. But this is our brand partners. This is everything, right? This is the path we chose that I can spend every day with my best friend. And when someone steals someone else's content, whether it's mine or someone else's, it disgusts me.
So anyways,
that's my feelings on that.
All of that being said, it is pinned to the top. Be sure and support Ingen. We want to see more of these cards. He is going to be on the card in January.
Yes.
All right.
So Cobra Rose Hadar Gildil. I can't remember. Hadar's a bad dude though. And it depends. Okay, so listen. I think Hadar probably has still been training with the Turkish team. Cobra has been inactive as crazy. But he did call me back, 4 months ago? Said, I'm about to take this stuff serious. So has he done what he said he was going to do since we talked 3 to 4 months ago?
I bet he has.
If he has, I'm picking Cobra Rhodes.
Cobra Voda says Cobra Rhodes 100%.
I'm picking Cobra's top row. Cobra's hand. If Cobra's arm has anything at all left in it, he's a hard man to beat. His hand and wrist are just ridiculous.
How does it? It looks like a cobra when he's doing it.
He hits that sucker like, wow. And it's like, I remember watching Cobra. I mean, I've known Cobra since 1992. We pulled the same weight class at AAA Nationals 1992 in McLean, Virginia, 176. He won, and I took 7th. I was 19 years old. I'd cut from 190 pounds to 176 in a week to make weight there. And it's my first experience meeting Cobra, and he's awesome, and I think it's great having him back. So.
Vigilante says, if you can't afford a $15 pay-per-view, you need to reevaluate your life. I am super excited for these matches tomorrow. Can't wait.
And I'm gonna be honest, if you live in North America, if you live somewhere where $15 is not gonna break you. Like if you live in India, maybe $15, maybe you can't do it. I don't know. I don't know how the wages are in other countries.
But the thing is, it will eventually come out.
Yeah, so
weeks.
you don't have to. But like, you don't have to be the first person to go to the movies when the movie comes out either. If you can't afford to go to the movies, you wait till it comes on. Same thing. But don't steal somebody's shit. You know. Well, yeah, $15 for what they're bringing you. Just this card right here. I'm talking about 15 matches right here. It's $1 a match. Are you serious? That's crazy.
And just one of those matches is worth several $100s. Okay,
the new main event match.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it was better when I was the main event. But Devin Larratt brings numbers.
Is that the main event?
Yeah.
How is that not?
It's a world title. John Brzenk has always been the last match as long as they've been doing this, as far as I know. But John Brzenk is not the last match tomorrow. I think it's Devin Larratt and Hermes Gasparini for the heavyweight world title. I believe. And I think the second, I don't.
Ingen said as long as
John shows
up, he is the main event.
And I may be wrong. I'm just saying the way they introduced him, and Neil said, tomorrow's the last match of the day. So that's how I'm interpreting it. I don't know. So now we are on to Hermes Gasparini and Dave Chafee.
John Brzenk asked to go earlier. Whatever John wants,
Whatever John wants, John gets. All right. So Hermes Gasparini versus Dave Chafee right-handed. It is no longer a world title match since Jerry Caderet currently holds that title from being Gennady. But I have been told that Levon wants to pull the winner.
Once?
That's what I saw.
Well, good for him because there's nothing out there for him to do.
What? You know?
Listen, as soon as your broke ass bicep tendon gets all healed and you get all trained up, we will discuss it. But right now, as of today.
Okay, so I'm just going to be honest with you. Somebody in the comment section said I was looking jacked, said I was looking buff. I weighed 246 pounds this morning. But I am a bad dude, so don't get it twisted. All right, so
does Dave have a bigger or smaller hand than Hermes? Do you guys know?
Bigger, in my opinion. I pulled them both. I think his hand's bigger. I think Hermes could be problematic for Dave.
Is that the match that we're on now?
Yes.
Oh.
He is a bad young man. His hand and wrist are diesel.
Okay, but how much did Dave just impress the hell out of you?
Tremendously.
Versus Laratt.
Tremendously. So I say that to say, if Dave was hooking or his side pressure drag move that he used to do, I would pick Hermes. But the fact that Dave has became an outside arm wrestler the last few years, I think Dave can stand him up in the center of the table and get a strap and get his wrist flat. Like Dave's wrist is going to go back, in my opinion. but I think his wrist may go back, and Hermes may go crack back a little bit, just like I did with.
So he's going to get Ermes' hand, you think?
No, I think both their wrists going to be compromised.
Okay.
And I think it's going to come down to a war of side pressure, back pressure, heart, and transitional arm wrestling. So, it's 50-50. It's 50-50. I don't even know if I can call a winner on that. I don't even know if I can call a winner on that match. What do you think?
I got to go with Dave. I mean, I say that, and then
it's so hard with it out of your mouth because you're like, oh shit.
That's funny. Vigilante, we need to see Ermes versus Levon already. Just hang on, Vigilante. Let's see how this works out.
We don't need to see that until we find out what happens tomorrow.
Got to find out what happens tomorrow.
We set matches up all the time, then get shocked by the outcomes of other matches that get set up after the fact and fucks the next match up really bad, you know?
So let's wait and see what happens.
But yeah, I mean, okay, so I love Dave Chafee. I consider Dave Chafee a close friend. I'm picking Hermes.
So one thing that you guys have got to learn, and I know most of you know this, but some of you do not, because you keep commenting 6-0.
It's best of 5.
It's best of 5.
So first one win 3 and it's over.
I keep telling Michael, I want somebody to take me up on
I'll bet my house.
I'll bet my house it's not 6-0.
Guarantee
Just take me up on that.
Gonna happen.
One time, because
it would
5.
At King of the Table. It will never happen East versus West.
So when you're talking about that is better for Dave, supposedly, except for what we just saw at King of the Table.
Like he lost 1-2, lost 3, 1-2, lost 3.
But historically,
this last one he won 2, lost 3, and then came back and won the next 2.
Yeah.
So, but here's the deal. Yeah. I am picking Hermes just because I want my picks to be. I want the best chance for my picks to be right.
Performance enhancing pancake says he's got him 7-0.
That's so funny. But I expect. I want to come across as the guy who picks these things as close to right as possible. And as much as my heart says Dave Chafee, if I had to bet, I would bet that I'd bet on Hermes 51-49. You know, Hermes is 50-50 in my book, but if I had to lay money, I got to bet on Hermes because I think his hand and wrist, and he's younger. Dave and I are old as shit. Like, Dave's not as old as me, but we're getting up there. And Hermes is just so, his hand and wrist are so strong. His hand and wrist are so strong, and I think they're strong enough.
How old is Hermes?
I would say 31, 32. He's
a child.
He could be younger than that. So, unfortunately, that is a West pick for me. East pick for me. I mean, is that East? They're European, so it's East. I'm picking Hermes.
Someone said it's loose WAF rules. Yeah, it's loose.
Listen, this shit has got to stop. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be a WAF sanctioned event and not follow the rules to WAF standards. And I appreciate we're trying to make this stuff more user friendly. But damn, you know what I'm saying? The rules either have to be the strict rules or they have to be something different, but they can't be loose WF. Because you know what that means? They're not WF. It just means they're loose ass rules, you know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with it if everybody else is cool with it.
Keegan Carey, Monster Factory is on the way to be center of arm wrestling world in North America. Love you guys. Keep it up. Miss seeing you at East versus West. Hope recovery is going well. Thank you so much for the support.
Appreciate the support. Thanks for the super chat.
Lots of good things happening for Monster Factory next year.
It's got a lot going on.
It's got a lot of traction right now.
We're blessed with it. We're thankful for it. I'm hoping we are able to continue it just because.
Monster Factory is just not the events, baby.
Oh, no. Monster Factory is always Monster Factory. But Monster Factory Arm Wrestling is something we just came up with this year, you know. And I'm excited about Monster Factory 3. I don't know how they're going to go moving forward.
Travis Tuggle in the house. Hey,
What's
guys.
Up, Travis?
How's
we will see him soon. John Jones is a moron. Prudnik 6-0 over MT. MMT.
That's all obviously just being funny, honey, because I made the 6-0.
I know.
Okay. But, Running Wild. If Ermes without a round loss in the match, is he the front runner to go against Levon? If Levon wants him. Here's the thing.
Originally it was going to be Jerry versus Levon, Hermes, a winner against Levon. So Jerry backed out, Dave stepped in, so the winner of this match should get Levon, right?
I just don't see Hermes standing a chance against Levon. Love to hear your thoughts, Monster. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks about who has a chance, who should be next up. It's all up to Levon.
He gets to pick who he wants to pull, right? But at the same time, Does
Yeah.
Hermes have a chance? Yes, he has a chance.
White Wolf, the best thing about super chatting with MMT is that Rebecca never misses him. I agree with Michael. Loose, WAF, might as well be WAL. Vigilante, I want Dave to win, but I can see the match going like Dave versus Gennady match. I'm going to be repping the West tomorrow, though. All right.
Yeah, like I said, I want to see Dave win. My heart wants to, because Dave's a really close friend. And Hermes and I have cleared the air between us, and I like Hermes too. I've always considered him a friend prior to the.
That's what sucks about it, because you want to see both win,
Yeah, I mean,
but somebody has to
unless
lose.
either one of them was arm wrestling me, I like seeing those guys winning, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
all right, so in that pick, I do have Hermes, and I don't know what the number comes down to now. Maybe 5-4 or 5-3 or something.
So it's pretty damn close.
Maybe we added Cobra, so 6-3. I think it's 6-3.
Okay.
John Brzenk versus Oleg Petrenko.
I want John to win.
I want John to win. I don't think he's going to. And the only reason I say
I'm
that,
moving because I think some lightning's fixing to come
I
down.
don't think he's going to pull it off tomorrow. I want him to. I keep replaying the Angarbayev match. Keep replaying the Angarbayev match in my head. That was I'm telling you, I was about to crack John Brzenk in 3 weeks. So I think Petrenko's just going to be too much horsepower. I think he's going to be able to do something with John's hand. The thing is, if you cannot match John's hand, you're not going to beat him. And see how John destroyed Angarbayev round 1. I just thought his 3-0 sweep was going to be nothing. And then to see Angarbayev find a way through John's hand was just impressive as hell to me. So yeah, I'm going to reluctantly pick Oleg to win that match. My heart wants John Brzenk to win that match, but I'm going to reluctantly pick Oleg to win that match.
Tough one for John for sure. Jason Van Dyke. John was sick during Angarbayev match. True.
This is true.
Charging Buffalo. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hello from St. Louis. You two are the best, and go Devin.
Thank you very much for your support, Charging Buffalo. Appreciate that.
U7 says, can't wait for Devin's exploding body technique. His King's move has also evolved. And wasn't John sick for Angarbayev? Yes.
I believe he
Yes.
was. Yep.
Yes. He still had lasting effects. Wait, was that before or after? That was after. When was that?
I think it was after July 9th, August. Yeah, it was after.
Yeah, it was after. So he still had lingering effects from the COVID that he came to Monster Factory 2 and gave to everybody.
Yes, he did.
Everybody. So
We were positive as shit. And
We
that's why had to-
barely got
that's
on
why
a
we
plane
had
to get to
delay
India.
our trip to India about 2 days so we could get a negative test.
Michael's calling John, and John's sick as shit. And Michael's like, I got COVID. I just tested positive, and John was sick at our house. And he's like, John's like, I don't have it. Everybody at my work has it.
Like, John, you gave everybody COVID. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't get tested. Listen here.
He said he got tested. His test was crap.
All right, so I don't know what that comes down
Yeah.
to. 6-4 maybe. And I couldn't, man. I don't know what's going to happen in these matches. I'm just telling you. Like I said, in several of these, I told you what my heart wants, but then the other one told you what my money would bet on. Right?
Because we want Dave to win. We want John to win. But guys, it's tall orders for both of them, right?
100%.
Yeah.
So here we have the main event match.
We want Matt to win. Again,
The main event match.
main event match.
The one that I would have been in had I not done stupid shit, which was fall while hiking in the UK.
How is that stupid?
I don't know. I mean, shit. People, you shouldn't have been hiking. Well, I shouldn't live my life, apparently. You
Okay,
know?
I'm fixing to make
It is
Michael mad.
unfortunate, and I hate it.
I'm fixing to make Michael mad. Don't you turn ugly on me.
Slap this.
No,
I'm gonna pull out the slapper.
You will not.
I mean, I will once upon
We'll
this thing's off. I'm
slap
going
that
to.
piece of man meat right off, and it'll like wind up
Let's
somewhere in
discuss the
California.
man meat for a minute. All right, go ahead.
All right. So, yes, you fell. But you were doing all kinds of shit that I believe was weakening in it. You want to talk about the fact that it's only when your arm gets out here that the bicep is in trouble. And somehow that doesn't equate to you deadlifting 1,000 pounds.
Oh, because my arm's straight like that.
You think?
It wasn't 1,000, but it was a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
So I think that all of it was a culmination, all of it working together. Your fall definitely put your arms in bad way.
It just tweaked them to a point they hadn't been tweaked in a very long time.
Then deadlifting after the fall.
Not to mention pulling Corey and then deadlifting and then
pulling the gorilla.
Oh no, we deadlifted after the practice.
Yes, and then you deadlifted after pulling the gorilla. I think all of that worked together to jack up your bicep where it almost, it was almost a complete tear off the bone.
We tell y'all it was a partial tear because...
He says, it's just a partial tear. No, one of the heads was completely off the bone. It was holding on by one thread on his damn bone. So the thing is, how about we deadlift, squat, but not to the point that it puts that much stress on your bicep until you get your goals met with arm wrestling.
I cannot promise that. Well, here's the deal. I am enjoying the challenges. I watched my wife do an amazing CrossFit workout tonight, and it almost brought me to tears that I could not be involved in the same workout. Right now, I can't do the range of motion. Like, I can't get to a front squat, but I could have put the bar here. I could have done a lot of things. But just watching her push herself like that, me not being able to, was hard. So I'm taking my rehab and recovery seriously so that I can get back out there and compete and also do the things that I want to do, which is just be the best athlete I can be. All right, what you got from Andrew Bailey, honey?
Your braids are valid as fuck. Someone said, Devin is 3-0 Prudnik.
We're going to talk about that in just a second.
Monster, I have just a question for you. You had a great career. Will you make a documentary? That would be awesome. Can't talk about everything.
Can't tell everything, but things are in the works.
Okay. Press conference was funny between Devin and Prudnik. Andrew Bailey, thank you so much for the super chat. Greeting from Tennessee. I'm learning from your boy Blake Perry.
Blake's a great guy, man.
He's a hoss.
He's a huge individual.
Love you guys. Came here and snapped off a damn log.
He was the one.
Ruined our video. Thank you, Blake
totally
Perry.
True. Thanks, Blake.
Blake Perry, love you guys. Prayers for a full and speedy recovery. Can't wait to see you back out at MMT.
Thank you so much.
Will you be climbing Mount Everest soon? Hey, you know what?
Listen, that could be on the list of shit that we want to do. I want to live my best life. And I am blessed in a position right now through our brand partners, Redcon One Energy, Nine Line Apparel, McHenry Excavating, Vitacell Biologics, all the different companies and people that are out there supporting us, supporting our brand, supporting our life, allowing us to live this amazing existence, right? I mean, the things that we get to do,
you guys,
are truly a blessing. Like
absolutely.
The people, I squatted Thor like 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just getting.
Did y'all see that?
How's that shit not viral?
148 thumbs up. Okay, 434 in the chat. Give us a thumbs up if you saw and liked the fact that Monster threw the mountain over his shoulders and then squatted him.
It was pretty fun.
If you didn't see it, you need to go watch it. It's in our short show.
Instagram, shorts, it's everywhere. But Devin, Larratt, Evgeny Prudnik. So I'm going to be completely transparent in my prediction and my opinions of this match. I hate that it's not me. It eats me alive that it's not me.
Okay, first of all,
You can talk.
You should hate it, and I understand. I just want to say that before anybody starts going, oh, why are you that way? Because he wanted it so badly, guys. He wanted it so badly. He was trained on it, so focused on it. It hurts.
All right, so that being said, sucks. Did I announce that I was going to have to back out of the match and put it on Devin? Here's your opportunity to show the world you're the best 115 kg arm wrestler in the world. Yes. Did he accept? Yes, he did. And I'm happy that he did. Now, who do I want to win? It is not good for my story if Devin Larratt wins. Why do I say that? Because that's what Devin Larratt told me on the phone. It is not good for my story if you beat Prudnik before I do. It's better if I beat him.
That was his words, y'all.
Exact words on my conversation, calling Devin Larratt, asking him if he would pull someone next month so that we could have another match this month and then postpone my chance to pull Prudnik for the world title in 4 weeks. It's not good for his story. Right. For me to beat Evgeny Prudnik, it's better for him to beat him. Hey, I wish you very best in your story. I do think you're going to win. I think you're going to win. I think Devin's going to win. Do I want Devin to win? No. I want to beat Evgeny. Then I want to beat Devin. Because what I do believe is a possibility is that Devin will beat him. And he will find a reason not to face me again. Not for a while. It's going to be good for his story for him to face me. He will not win the next time we arm wrestle. Y'all could say, oh, I thought you were friends. We are friends. We're fine. This is competition. He thinks he's the man, and I know I'm the man.
It's just that he proved it last in competition.
That's fine.
For what they know.
For everything that the world knows, Devin Larratt beat me. He beat me. Not hands down, Devin Larratt beat me, and he beat me in impressive fashion. But Michael, you said you were the best you ever were in training. I was in training. The day of competition day, the guy that was in training didn't show up the day of competition day. And that's fine. And I'm happy for Devin. I'm happy for all Devin's successes. But to make me a believer, he's going to have to do it again. And I don't think he can.
Aaron Pilkey. Devin Samurai was disastrous. Why doesn't he take time to recover properly instead of arm wrestling hours on end and every day? He did take time off. You guys, that tear happened back in
June.
Instead of arm wrestling hours on end. Do arm wrestlers not seek professional recovery specialists and coaches for advice? Some do.
We know our bodies very, very well. Devin's injury, I mean, and I'm not getting, Devin's got the second worst elbow in arm wrestling. He does. His arm's jacked. It's messed up. He's been through everything. And not just arm wrestling. The man was, how many combat tours? Had all kinds of shit happen to him. His right arm, left arm, it's all jacked. Right arm's jacked. But, you know, we know our bodies and we want to push ourselves. And just like I wanted to go pull, even though I was going to pull and right up until the guy's like, there's a 50% chance your bicep's going to rip off the bone. And that's playing Russian roulette with two-shot revolver, and I can't do that because I have so many other things coming. Like I said, I picked Devin to win. I think Devin's going to win. I saw the practice footage before it was released. Devin called me up and said, you're going to destroy Prudnik. I'm like, listen, man, I appreciate that, and thank you for the confidence, and I appreciate the support. But I don't trust that that's Prudnik trying at his best. Now, you watch the video, his face is straight, and he's making it appear that he's doing his best. And who knows? Maybe that was his best, and maybe Devin's going to annihilate him and talk so much shit to him that he will just, like Devin said in the conference day, he's not going to pin him. I won't even pin you. I will make you quit.
We saw him do that with Pushkar.
Oh, I've seen him do it to a lot of people.
Aussie arm wrestler, member for 9 months using his member chat. Thank you so much, Aussie.
Thank you, buddy.
Says, always love catching the monsters live. Hope you both are well. Sucks you both aren't at East versus West. Love the success you both are having. Ready, bang.
Who was before that? Did somebody say Super Tour that you read it already?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it was Devin. Yeah, so here's the deal. Everything works out the way it's supposed to. Devin accepted the match. Makes me, when I called Devin and Devin said it wasn't good for his story, that's before I released the video. Once I released the video and Devin made it happen to pull Prudnik now, it opens up January. It opens up a legit match for me for the heavyweight world title, depending on who wins. Would Devin accept a match with me? Ingen's already said he would do it. Ingen said he would offer that match to Devin. I don't know if Devin's going to take it if he wins. Maybe Devin has somebody else he wants to pull. Devin right now is in a position where he gets to choose what he wants to do. He doesn't have to pull me. I am his biggest threat. I know that. Devin and I will pull again eventually. The last time we spoke in person at the Olympia in Orlando, we both agreed. I said, if nothing else, right now, man to man, promise me that you and I will compete again before we retire. He said, absolutely, it's a must.
What do you think?
And I agree.
What do you think about this? What do you think about the fact that Devin challenged Prudnik to put up the purse?
I think that shows a tremendous amount of confidence.
Yes.
I cannot say I would do that. Can't say I do that.
Well, number one, anything can happen on an arm wrestling
Anything
table.
can happen. Now listen, I don't know Devin's finances. I have no idea. Obviously, the money doesn't matter, you know, or he's just that confident. Now, I can say I'm confident, and I was sitting there thinking, listen to that today. I'm like, all right, the next time I go to East versus West, the next time I have a world championship match, I'm going to go ahead and print a shirt that says Monster Michael Todd World Champion on it. East versus West 6. And just show up, stating the fact that I will beat whoever's in front of me. But what if I lose? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's extremely cocky and arrogant to do. And it'd be difficult for me to display that type of confidence because I know my opponent's training just as hard as I am, right?
Devin said he wasn't there for the money. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. You guys need to understand this. People can say, I'm not here for the money. 100% guaranteed if the money was not there, if there was not some sort of financial gain, he wouldn't be either.
That is true.
That's part
and that's just professional sports.
Don't you understand? That's part of the negotiation to get him there.
It's okay, and that's no big deal. It's just people take things so literally. And once he's there, like he's in the moment right now. Right now, the money doesn't matter. Right now, the money doesn't matter. The money's what got him there, though. Mm-hmm. The money's 100% what got him there, and that's how it is always. Unless there's something specific about you, about that person that you just have to pull. I'll pull Devin right here for free. So I'll pull him in his own garage for free.
U7 said Devin didn't even need to fully shave for this pool. He said that.
That shit was funny too.
That was
I'm gonna be
funny.
honest. Devin's press conference today had me laughing.
Well,
it had me laughing. Prudnik had all of his stuff written up. We gotta give the guy credit. He hadn't been speaking that much English for that long. I mean,
exactly, Family Guy.
I'm super proud of
his head games.
Devin's head games
are on another level.
They did not work against Levon.
They did not.
But they work against pretty much everybody else, right? And this may come across as you guys seeing that this is hate towards Devin, and it's not. It's just, it's imperative for me to approach a match with Devin the same way he approaches it with me, or our future, or our careers, right? I mean, I've always just been completely transparent. This is what I want. This is what I'm gonna do. Devin's been more diabolical about his approach. That's the difference between the two of us. I'm sitting here telling you I think Devin Laratt is going to win tomorrow, which leaves my January East versus West 6 opponent up in the air, because I don't know if that's a match he'll accept, or if that's a match he'll take, or if he'll choose something else, or will he be at East versus West 6.
And what you told Ingen was you would pull anybody he put in front of you. It didn't matter if it was super heavyweight or heavyweight.
No, that's not what I said.
You did.
No.
You said you didn't. That's what you
said.
What
I said was, because I'm an idiot, is I will pull anyone you put in front of me. I don't care if it's 115 kgs, 115 plus kgs. You want me to cut to 105, I'll fucking cut to 105.
He did actually say that. I forgot about the 105.
That's what I said. I was like, I'll go to 105 and beat Angarbayev, take that world title, then go beat whoever's at 115, and then chase the guy in the supers. I don't give a shit. Because the people that think I'm done, what does that say about something about my demise or overly exaggerated? Yeah, anyone thinks I'm done.
Aussie says, I don't see it as hate. I just see your competitive nature coming out in full force.
Yeah, this shit's coming, and it's for real. I got injured. I got a setback. Setback might be just what I needed. Stem cells, rest, healing. Y'all saw the form I was in going into this thing. I was very serious. I've been treating myself like an athlete for the last 8 months, 9 months. That's just not stopping.
You and Devin want to beat the brakes off each other when you compete. It's competition. The lovey-dovey friendly stuff is for after. That's what the schmo
I mean,
said.
That's what it comes down to. And I mean, but that's the thing. It's so funny. I actually got some shit today when we posted my video about me being the main event for Monster Factory 3. How could you do this with East versus West going on? I'm like, what are you talking about? East versus West is tomorrow. I put out a video this morning at 10 a.m. Conference wasn't until 11. Me putting out a video announcing the main event match was something that needed to happen. I mean, it's weird the amount of hate that some people will project towards somebody because they love someone else so much. I'm like, dude, I'm just being me. Like, I'm just an athlete. I'm just a competitor. Me and this dude go back 20 years. We both want each other to be successful, but we also both want to kick each other's ass.
Soft wash science. What is a gooch slam? Devin almost got gooch slammed at face off. What is a gooch slam?
I don't know. But so what happened was Prudnik pushes. They do a face off. They do the little friendly stuff, and he pushes Ingen aside, and he reaches underneath and snatches him up in like a body slam position. And then he sticks his arms out like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm doing anything. I don't know if this was scripted. I don't know what's going on. But then Devin sinks in a rear naked choke on his ass. And then, because I mean, that would be instinct. Like, you would immediately reach for that shit. And then Ingen has to break them up and they walk off and it's all fun and games. And here's the deal. No matter what happens tomorrow, know that after this match is over, after this event is over, all these guys that are competing each other are going to be friends. Because that's the nature of our sport. You know, there are very few true animosities, like legit hard feelings towards any of us. That's why this sport is still pure, right? And people ask me, like,
Prudnik was checking to see if Devin was wearing his balls.
He could have been checking to see if there's balls. This whole balls conversation back and forth has gotten kind of funny. A lot of their back and forth has been funny. Mine and Prudnik would have just been, you know, both respectful, whatever. It would have been a little bit of laughy-yaffy, you know.
There's two very good questions.
Okay.
Did you need to finish a thought?
No, I mean, so I'm just saying the different approaches. Like, I'm going to guarantee the next time me and Devin pull, shit talking is going to be very real. You know what I'm saying? And I think we're going to have a lot of fun. And we're going to find out who the man is on that night. And we're not saying who's the man in the world, who's the best in the world, who's the best. We want to know who is the best between us. And the last time Devin and I were in person together, he agreed. He said, yes, I was victorious at King of the Table, but that was not a true indication of where we lie, how our level competes. I want us to compete again, and I want to find out who reigns supreme. And that will happen. It is inevitable. It is inevitable, and I cannot wait for the day.
Do you think Devin will stop Prudnik and make him pin himself?
If Devin wins, that's how Devin wins. If Devin wins in that fashion. I need you guys to fully understand. Devin either gets the shit beat out of him tomorrow, 3-0, or at some point, Devin puts the brakes on him and makes the man quit. Whether it's round 1, whether it's round 2, whether it's round 3, 4, and 5, I don't know. But I guarantee you, the moment that Devin Larratt realizes he is in control, that'll be the worst day of Prudnik's life.
Okay, these are 2 questions
in competitive sports.
I want to ask you. This one is by German Perez. If Dave Chafee wins, do you think Corey should pull him soon?
I think Corey is an animal. Ask anyone who is out of that locked and loaded where they think Corey's level's at. And I'm going to tell you this. Varesh is an amazing 185-pound arm wrestler, left-handed. Can compete with the best super heavyweights in North America. The only person that really ran through him was Cody Merritt, right? You saw him pull at the Olympia last year. You saw all the footage. He pulled multiple weight classes, and he beat everybody except Cody. And you see him and Devin get on the table and pull. Now, is Devin letting him get into it, or Devin fight? I don't know how serious Devin's being, but I still think Devin's style versus Varesh's style, Devin's gonna have to wear him out to beat him. I mean, Devin may beat him 3-0, but it's not gonna be flash pins. They called Corey over to the practice table to pull Varesh. He damn near flipped the dude over the table.
For real?
Devin Larratt does not want anything to do with Corey's left-handed. That's a fact. You know, there's no way you can convince me otherwise. Dave Chafee versus Corey. If Dave Chafee beats Hermes, if Dave Chafee loses to Hermes, I would love to see Dave Chafee versus Corey West.
Benji Max says, was a pleasure meeting Corey West at Locked and Loaded. That is awesome.
He's a great young man. But his future is bright.
Could I ask this one question?
Yeah, but to answer your question, it's irrelevant whether he wins or not. Yes, a match with Corey would be well-deserved for Corey and would not be a step down in competition for Dave. He will give him a lot. He will make Dave work his ass off. I'm not saying he could beat Dave, but I'm saying Dave will know he was there and he will know he's in a fight. I do think the winner of
You
Dave
didn't think
versus
that there would
Hermes
be a
gets
little
pull of
timidity there just because?
the bicep tear? No, it's left arm.
I know, but it's
No.
same opponent.
No.
Okay. U7, would you be fine going through Prudnik and Devin, both to get the heavyweight title? Are you against pulling both?
Absolutely not.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, listen, here's the deal. I'm going to be honest. I got a lot of shit going on. I don't want to have to pull a bunch of matches East versus West to get the title. I don't want to pull this guy who lost the title to this guy to get this. I want a title match. I had a title match. I got injured, lost the title match. Does that mean if the match is offered to me, if Prudnik loses and Devin wins, and I can't get the match with Devin, but I get the match offered to me with Prudnik, would I pull Prudnik? Yes.
And vice
Yes.
versa.
If Devin loses.
And somehow they offered you that match.
Yeah, no.
No.
Pulling Prudnik.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you're saying I need to pull Prudnik to prove I need to pull Devin, I don't need to prove shit. But I would happily take that match. That's not the path that I want because I can't guarantee you when I can be available for another East versus West after this next East versus West. I have a very busy schedule.
If they offered you Jerry, would you pull Jerry?
For the world title, super heavyweight?
Yeah.
Tomorrow. With
No,
the
you
torn
won't.
bicep. Fuck it, let's roll. I mean, yes, absolutely. Listen, you're talking about a title match. I will pull Bongarbayev at 105. I'll pull the winner of Devin and Prudnik at 115. I'll pull Jerry at 115 plus. Yes. Offer me a title match. The answer is yes. What's the answer, honey?
Yes. Prometheus Monster, you better listen to your wife about your recovery.
Yeah, she's right most of the time.
He doesn't know that till after he goes
I'm
and
like,
screws
damn,
things
baby,
up.
you were right. Shouldn't have done that.
You are
Yeah.
funny. There was something that I missed. I gotta find it.
Yep, hang on a second. I gotta go pee real quick. I'll be back. Keep
Okay,
reading.
hang
Ask
on.
me some questions as soon as I get back. I just gotta go. I've been having to go for like 20 minutes. Give me a second.
Well, hurry up.
Wreck
You
on
need
energy.
to listen to your
Bam.
wife about your recovery, or at least the impression that you're listening. Trey Sweet says Corey is strong. His match with Alex was crazy impressive, and with John. Let's not forget that. Okay, soft wash science? I don't know. Does Sarah Backman really have an OnlyFans? I don't know. I hope not. I hope not, because she is very precious, and I want her to value herself a lot more. Justin King, great to see you two doing a live on here. If you could have a rematch, who would it be with? Thank you so much, Justin, for being a member for 9 months. That is absolutely awesome. I will make sure Michael answers that back. Benji Mack, yes, Michael will be back at East versus West 6. That is a done deal. We do not know yet who he's going to be pulling, but he will be there. The sooner people understand MMT will pull anyone and not phased about losing, the more you enjoy the competitive beast. He will pull anyone. He's going on the road starting in January, and if you want a chance at the Monster, pull up at a tournament, because we're going to be hitting tournaments that are going to be highlighted not only on our channel, but in another pretty awesome way that we're super excited about, that we can't talk about yet, but soon it'll be out there. Are you guys coming to New York anytime soon? We were just there, and I'm still working to get off that weight because I've got a match.
Yeah.
No, New York.
Oh, New York,
Still
yeah.
working to get off that weight because I've got a match that apparently I have to weigh 130 for, and I'm a little bit more
So,
today.
I don't know who asked the question if Sarah has an OnlyFans. I hope she does not. We love Sarah. We love Mikey. I hope that's amazing. If she does, she is by far the richest arm wrestler in the world. I mean, but I'm just saying, if the
Beautiful.
girl's rocking OnlyFans, we're all just playing.
I keep trying to get
We're just
you one
getting
to
chump
get a,
change. We're getting chump change over here because she be killing that shit.
I want you to like put your feet on there. You know, there are
Rebecca
people that
does
like that.
like, hey, you put the feet out there on OnlyFans. I'm like,
I'll put my feet out there.
hey, we put both our feet out there.
We'll put our feet loving on each other's feet.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
That's all we got, Holmes. The rest of this shit's all protected.
anyways, who, if you could have any rematch, who would it be?
Devin Larratt. Okay, if I could have any match, not a rematch, any match. Completely healed bicep, completely healed left shoulder so that my training is perfect, LeVon Sagnashvili. That's it. That's the match. I want that match so bad. I don't deserve it right now. I took a couple of losses, you know. But I can prepare for that match. Whether or not I can win, who knows? And the funny thing is, I'll go, you got no chance. He'll beat you 6-0. He's beat everybody 6-0. So I don't know what your statement is, right? I am worthy of that match. If a healthy me shows up, a healthy me prepared, I think there's a lane. There's a
Bob
lane.
Hope. That is a question for Devin.
What is it?
Devin has been invited here many, many, many times. He went on a freaking tour, and he didn't come anywhere near the Monster Factory after meeting up with Michael at the Olympia.
I don't know if that's the reason, but I have made
He
myself.
did happen to have a crew with him videoing everything he
I
did.
made myself available to help him prepare for LeVon if he needed it. I made myself available on numerous occasions, and he wasn't able to make it happen with his schedule. So I can't say anything about his decisions why we have not practiced together. We haven't pulled together. I don't know. But it is what it is. I still think he's going to win tomorrow. I mean,
Oh, he is.
like I said, I still think he's going to win. I think
I
because
believe it.
he's so confident. He's so confident. And is he faking that confidence? It didn't seem like he's faking it.
No, he's serious.
He seems serious.
Okay, Devin gets almost, okay, you guys, so there are 196 thumbs up, 414 in the chat. Give me a thumbs up if you have seen it and gotten a little scared yourself at how dark Devin can get when he is focused. Yeah, it scares me.
Yeah, I don't get scared from it, but I see it. Like I see it, right?
Who was it that said
It's
that?
no different than when Neil came up to me before WL 406 and he saw me in the stands and he asked me what's going to happen. I told him I was going. He's like, "Fuck, I believe you." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. We both have a place that we go when we're there. like when we're ready, when it's time. Devin's been able to access that place more often than I have recently. But yeah, Devin looks extremely confident, and I just know how bad it will turn out.
Performance Enhancing Pancake says when Devin gets dark, he's almost as scary as Ingen.
Ingen's hilarious. But yeah,
I love Ingen's fiery side.
It's so funny. Like, I know it's not supposed to be funny because it's like his legit, honest. I mean, he's as transparent as I am. Like, because he'll get angry as shit too. I don't put out the shit that makes me angry as much as probably because she tells me don't do that, you know. But Ingen is hilarious when it comes to, because he's so emotional, but he's so invested, right? Because he believes what he says and he's passionate about what he's doing. But yeah, I just feel if Devin does, it's just gonna be such a bad day for Prudnik. Like, to the point to where I don't know what happens with Prudnik after this. Like, if Devin beats Prudnik in the fashion in which he will beat him if he beats him, that's soul crushing for a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, okay, all of this has to happen.
Thanks, Robert. I 100% agree, and that's a fact.
All of this has to happen in order for people to really understand where folks are, because
No, we have to see it.
We have to see it. And folks need to know where. Because Devin fell in the rank every time Michael had a loss. Devin fell.
Like, damn, Devin sucks. Michael lost. Devin sucks.
You know why? I don't know. I don't know how you make that make sense, but okay. And then you have people that beat someone that's not even in the top 20 that somehow end up in the top 6. I don't know how that happens either. I don't understand it at all. But tomorrow we will know, and it'll be a good look at exactly where people are when you see how Devin performs against Prudnik, and understand it's not the 280, 290 Devin.
This is Devin Larratt that made a weight, that made
Yes.
a 253-pound weight limit. Will he weigh a little more than that tomorrow? Probably.
Yeah.
Like I said, I weighed 246 this morning. I could eat everything in sight, and I'd be, what, 260 tomorrow, 263?
Yeah.
Now, if I eat clean, like I've eaten clean today, I'm probably lighter tomorrow. Now, if I carb up Sunday, because I'm going to try to do a PR squat on Monday, I wake up Monday and I'm probably in the 255 range, you know, or 253 range. I'm trying to keep my weight, trying to maintain this weight as well as possible so that I can make the 240 weight to pull Pablo December 10th at Monster Factory 3. And we got a trip to Vegas. Like, we literally get home from Vegas 3 days before the event. But it primarily comes down to the fact that next year, to try to win 100 first places, it makes it way easier if I can pull 42s and supers versus just one super. So I'm gonna try to keep my weight at an area where I can make those classes. And like I said, if an offer came up to make 105, I mean, I could make 105 on Thursday and not compete till Saturday, or make 105 Friday morning and not compete till Saturday night. I could do it. If that's a match that Ingen's like, let's go, you versus Angrabaya for the heavyweight, or for the light heavyweight world title. Looks like I'm about to be light heavyweight world champ.
So Bob Hope says, does Devin have an excuse if he loses? Here's what I believe. I do not believe Devin will ever give an excuse.
Except for all the excuses he made in the video leading up to it.
Well, he did that.
But I mean, that
was him, and I think that was a bit of sarcasm. Okay,
and it could have been.
I think it was
poking
sarcasm.
fun at me too. Like, I think there's a potential that it was like kind of directed at me, but that's fine too. You know,
I think that it was just taking a little bit of sarcasm. But I don't think that Devin will give an excuse. I do believe 100% that if he were to lose, which I do not think he's going to do, I think he's going to win.
I think he walks over and hands
in a shocking fashion. I think
but
he's
if
going to
he
win.
does lose to Prudnik, he will walk over, shake Prudnik's hand, congratulate him, raise his hand in the air in victory. And he'll be gracious.
And then hit the flood of Devin army will make all the excuses.
Yeah.
It won't be Devin.
It won't be Devin.
No.
It won't be Devin.
Get Lockie to the Monster Factory.
Lachlan O'Dare. Like I said, guys, there's a lot of people who want to be involved here. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful that we're getting that kind of response for people to be involved in this little thing we just did for fun. I don't know what 2023 looks like yet. There's just so many different directions that we could be going in. So we're gonna have a successful Monster Factory 3, and then we're just gonna kind of play it by ear from there. Lachlan would definitely be someone we'd be interested in having. Not sure who we'd put him against. His left is good. Maybe he and I pull for the left-handed title if I beat Pablo. Who knows?
Aussie says you will crush Pablo.
Cool. Pablo's a bad dude, man.
Foe the win. You know, I could see this actually happen. He says, I think MMT's ranking might go up if Devin wins. And somebody said a while ago that, yeah, you know, and then you've got Dave beats Laratt, and instead of Dave jumping up, they drop Laratt, you know, down to like 11th or something like that. You know, and this just goes to show you guys, as long as rankings are based on opinion, and they are, it doesn't matter that it's multiple people's opinion, okay? They are based on opinion.
There are some facts like results come into play, but everything else is a guessing game.
Guessing game. And it's all about results on a specific day. And then they take those results into account for 1-2 years even. Okay, so someone 6 months after they pulled may be a lot different.
Huh,
So
really?
So rankings don't really mean anything about a specific match. It's like statistics. Statistics do not mean anything about one situation. They're only relevant if you're looking at a whole, right? I just pull people that will make a fun match at this point, is what Trey says.
Yeah. Well, good deal. Well, hey.
Skip says Wagner is yoked out of his mind.
Dude, he looks huge. Like, he's jacked, shredded, and over 300 pounds.
Jingle-leg. Oh, man, that's one of my favorite movies. You remember that?
Yeah.
Life. Okay, Jingle-leg says, my opinion is Devin slightly outside that top 20.
Okay, see, I don't even know how that's possible. Who are the 19 people that beat him?
Who are the 19 people that
Who
beat
are the
him?
19 people beat him?
Name them.
I can't. I can't name 19 people who I would put money on over Devin. I sure the hell can't name 19 people I'd put money on over me. You know? So,
Well, today.
Oh, you can't. I've got a part of me. Well, no, my biceps reconnected. So, you know.
You're giving away
my
the
biceps not reconnected.
You're giving away that video. Do I have to buy a membership to have comments acknowledged? I've been inside them. No, I just can't read all of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
You know, I just read them as they pop up, and it's what's right in front of me. Performance enhancing pancakes. There are giants from Brisbane that would crush Devin. Is that Australia?
Yeah.
Is that the joke?
That's the 8, whatever, the Brisbane 8.
Oh, the Brisbane 8.
When Colin, everybody bragged about Colin. There's 8 guys here in Brisbane that got better genetics than Colin.
Aussie stepping out of the monster house. Okay, hey White Wolf, thank you so much. Mrs. Monster, I've been a Michael fan long enough that I can remember back when Mike had hair, Saline County. I remember when he had hair.
Yeah, I had hair when we got together.
Why do you think it fell out?
Because you aged me terribly.
I'm a lot to handle.
Hold on.
But anyways, guys, we have been on here for a hot minute, 81 minutes and 54 seconds, actually. So we have got to be getting off. MMT, how is your recovery coming? Video coming out probably in 2 days. His recovery is going well, guys. He will be ready for that January start date.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, but he's actually doing what he's supposed to do.
On the right arm.
On the right arm.
Like I said, the left, even though it's completely torn off the bone and partially torn in the back, I've been able to pull with it. I'm just in a lot of pain. Like, it hurts all the time. But I can still bang. The muscles around the tendons and ligaments are supporting my body to do what it's supposed to do. So you just have to deal with the pain. But I don't know how. I'm assuming nothing's going to reattach that tendon even with the stem cells. So I'm probably going to have to have surgery at some point.
I'm sorry, I'm completely blind. Like, you should be treating your left like you are your right, because the fact that the right has done what it has done and there has been an attachment where it was not, that should tell you everything you need to know, that you should be babying that left like you did your right.
Listen here, I have obligations for our brand, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Y'all, okay, so obligations for our brand. I don't know if any of you saw, yours truly had to take position on the table at FitCon because this guy couldn't. Did you happen to see me versus Kristen Nunn? Outside the strap.
Yeah. Well, we did teach her a little bit at that point. Like, I kind of taught her what to do in the strap, but yeah.
But anyhow.
It's fun having her and Ashton both excited about arm wrestling, though.
The title shot is coming. Stay positive. All righty, guys. We're for real signing off. You have been awesome. Thank you so much. Tune in tomorrow to East versus West 5, starting at what time, Michael?
I think it's noon Eastern Standard.
Noon Eastern Standard Time. That is 11 Central Standard and 9 a.m. Pacific Standard here in the United States.
Same place. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it's pretty.
There you go.
Okay,
There
but
you go.
anyways, the link is right at the top. Also, if you're watching this video and you're not seeing the live comments, I also dropped the link in the description of this video. Or just go anywhere on Facebook that you're not living in a hole, find the link to Core Sports, buy the pay-per-view, support Ingen, support all of these athletes, watch it, and then let's talk about it on Sunday.
Absolutely.
All right, be watching.
Guys, enjoy. It's going to be an amazing weekend of arm wrestling. We're going to find out a lot tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell for notifications.
Let's do it.
Take care.